In this video, we're going to talk about how to create and optimize a Google My Business listing for real estate agents in 2022. Guys, my name is Pramang. I'm the co-founder here at GenerateAgentLeads.com. And simply put, we help real estate agents just like you make money online using proven marketing systems that you can actually self-manage yourself. With that out of the way, I'm actually going to get into the tutorial today, but I want to talk to you guys about the strategy I'm going to show you. This strategy works in 2022, and it's actually actively working for hundreds of real estate agents all across North America. In fact, later on in the video, I'm going to show you guys live proof of agents that are using this strategy and getting dozens and dozens of calls a month, and the searches and how many searches are coming up and how this really benefits your business. But without further ado, let's get into the training. So guys, what is Google My Business? So Google My Business allows you to actually show up in these search results when people are looking for you, or anyway, just searching up Google for real estate agents. That's the key here, is that if you don't have Google My Business, you're really missing out on this one search access channel, right? Where people are searching you up, or people are searching up real estate agents. You want to have yourself be at the top there, right? So if you claim your business, it's going to require the following information, right? It's going to require name, address, and phone, the keyword list, the categories added, the service areas, the photos, the posts, the products, the Google reviews from clients, and the adding citations. Again, we'll cover all this stuff as well in the training today, but why is this so important? So Google My Business actually results appear above organic SEO search-based results. People are searching for services online. They look at the reviews. They look at what's appearing first in the search inquiry. The service is completely free as well, guys. It's going to ensure you have a strong Google My Business account. It's going to allow you to thrive in Google, other advertising such as Google local services ads, which is key for real estate agents in 2022. In fact, it's still coming to Canada. If you guys are Canadian agent watching this right now, you guys want to make sure your Google My Business and your war chest on Google My Business is completely stacked, because if you can get on early on the Google local services ads, you can really just hit the ground running and cash out big, right? Because I've seen agents in even our own program, they got in early and they really just started crushing it with Google local services ads. So that's one thing that you guys want to be aware of, is that your Google My Business is directly linked to Google local service ad success. In fact, if you're already running Google local services ads and you don't have a Google My Business listing that's optimized, you guys want to stick around this video, because I'm going to show you guys how to do that. But the other thing is, guys, you can actually manage Google Maps as well and tell the story of your business to Google My Business. So you've actually seen it before as well. Google has a company, and you'll see a profile appearing on the right side of your screen with the full information about it. That actually showed up in Google Maps, right? Google My Business also helps increase exposure from Google. It can become a source of leads with various features such as reviews, click-to-calls, and websites. It can also be used in optimizing Google ad results, right? Essentially put, guys, a Google My Business profile is a great way for you to improve your visibility or rank in the local search. Those who have a well-optimized profile will show up. Search up real estate agents near me, guys. You guys can pause and do it right now and see all the agents, right? The well-optimized profile of the real estate agents that are located near you will show up with their address, phone number, reviews, website, and placement on the map. And just think about it. If you're a seller watching this, right? Not watching this. Well, if you're a seller looking online, right? And you're, Googling for real estate agent near me or top real estate agent, right? If you, see there, what does the seller want? The seller wants certainty, and the seller wants certainty. It can be through a lot of things, right? Typically, certainty is like an agent that has experience, and usually agents that have experience have a list of buyers, because sellers also want a list of buyers, right? So it's very important for you to establish yourself with something called status delta. So in sales, there's delta. So I studied mathematics in school. Delta is the change, and you want to have a status delta, right? That's what helps you out in sales, is that you want to position yourself as an expert. And Google My Business really helps not just attract leads, but also win leads as well and turn them into listings. Also for buyers as well, you could talk about, look at the Google reviews you have, right? So it's just something that it may seem minuscule right now, and you're like, oh, you know what? Google My Business, it's organic. I don't need that stuff. I'll just go ahead and buy leads, or, I don't need it. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys at the end, like I said, a live example of an agent that's crushing it, and maybe it'll change your guys' mind forever, right? But Google My Business is also a prerequisite for local services ads, and I would say a prerequisite for success with local services ads. So that was a little bit more information about why it's so important. Now, again, some more benefits. It's going to allow you to show up on Google Maps, as well as show up in the local pack listings. So the three main businesses that pop up from Google My Business results, it's called the local pack. The local pack, like I said, is the block of business listings that appear below the map in search results. So when you guys actually search up on Google anything restaurant or whatever it is, first the ads pop up in the little map and the three listings. I always go to those local pack listings because I feel like they're the most legit. The ads, right, it's not legitimate because people are paying there, and although it just seems like I'm saying this stuff, it actually is true. And you can ask your colleagues, your friends, your family, even yourself, you guys probably look at the local pack first and foremost because it just, those are the people that are organically showing up there. And the thing is that it's in the initial search, when you're searching on Google, only 3 profiles are shown, but you actually expand to see more. It also helps with general SEO and search engine ranking. Now, the Google Knowledge Panel is a box that appears in the top right-hand corner of Google search results. I'll show you guys live examples and proof of this and how it actually looks like, but I'm just going to give you guys some knowledge on this. But it's pretty much when, you search up something in the top right corner, a little profile shows up called the Google Knowledge Panel. It also allows for clients to leave Google reviews for your business. These are actually crucial in ranking on Google, and it'll make up for about 10% of how the search engine ranks results. Clients are also able to more accessibly interact with their business. They can leave reviews, they can ask questions, they can get more information, they can get direction, they can view open listings. You can actually track certain metrics, which is the key here, right? You can see the views, the search queries, the engagement, the audience, the clicks on website link. In fact, I have the proof for this as well to show you guys, but stay tuned for that. So what does it look like? This is a local back, right? As well, like the Google My Business here, you can see website, phone number, business address, business hours, summary of Google reviews, direction to your location, and the CTAs. You can see everything is there, right? So you got the reviews, right? You got the phone number, you got the directions, you got the website, the reviews, and the rating as well, and everything is there, right? So that's what a Google My Business looks like, right? So again, that's a little bit more information about it. What I'm gonna do right now, guys, is basically go back and show you guys some more Google My Business rankings that how it looks like. And some live examples, and we'll actually dive into how to create Google My Business and how to optimize it. So just search up real estate agents near me, and I'm in Vancouver, Canada. So the 3 ones here, like these are just like these companies advertising, right? Like, hey, we're gonna, they should just sell leads for a commission. But what I really look at is this stuff. So Sonny's done a great job. In fact, Sonny, you can see here, he showed up, and he has his offer. Now, I think this offer is also licensed, so it would definitely recommend looking into the details about this. This is an offer by Craig Proctor Coaching, so something that's very smart to do there, but you can see that he's crushing it in his market, and you can see that he has 5-star reviews, 84 of them to be exact, and it's optimized. He has all his products there. He has reviews, right? So he's definitely doing well. So if I'm like a seller, I'm searching on real estate agents near me, I would click on one of these. Now you can see as well, like Jag is running an ad there, but these are all organic, right? So these ones, you can see that they have reviews and they have, everything about them, and that's why they're really crushing it here, right? So you guys can see that when I search up real estate agents near me, the ones that are optimized Google My Business profiles, they show up right here, right? If I search up best real estate agent, best real estate agents here, you can see that he literally shows up on both. So he's definitely doing well, and I'm assuming he's probably crushing it with Google My Business. But I'll show you guys another one as well here. Riaz is someone that I know, and he just crushes it as well with his Google My Business, and you can see that he has 107 Google reviews. He's in Mississauga, Canada, and you can see that the optimization that he does, he has like products, right? So he talks about his products. He has his, the new construction, the foreclosure, the relocation, seller's agent, luxury properties. He talks about his programs. So he has a first-time home buyer program, a VIP sellers program. He has a lot of reviews as well. He has a nice optimized description there. And he's posting, almost every single week, right? So this is what's very, very important to have this. And this is something that you guys want to always have in your arsenal because it's going to help you out so much, right? Let's just say Riaz is at a listing appointment or, whatever it is. He can just simply go like, hey, check out my Google My Business. Like, this is all the people I helped. It's so much social proof. People cannot debate that, right? And with real estate nowadays, right, you guys know that it's so competitive and so cutthroat, especially in some markets. Like we have some agents that are almost going as far as, just giving as much cash back as they can. And again, like nothing against that business model, but it's all about at generateagentleads.com. It's all about having a hyper profitable real estate business using online marketing and strategies. And it's very important to always remain hyper profitable, right? So you need to have status delta, and Google My Business is one of the best ways to establish status delta. But let's actually dive in now to how to optimize and how to create a Google My Business profile. So let's get into that. So I've got a document prepared for you guys, and something we give our internal clients, but I'm going to give it to you guys today for free. And the reason why we give it to you guys for free is because, in essence, a lot of people can just, what we call the term called funnel hack, and you guys can see some of our top clients and just be able to reverse engineer what they're doing and do it, but give it to you guys for free because we want to give you guys free value on this YouTube channel on growing your real estate business. So the first and foremost, like, we need to have an actual Google My Business profile. How do you actually create that? So all you guys gotta do is search up Google My Business here, and you're gonna have to have a Gmail account to create this, but you want to go to right here, right? So you go here and it's gonna ask you to sign in. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Once you guys sign in with Google, it's gonna take you to this. Now it's gonna say find and manage your businesses. You can just search it up, but if you maybe have done in the past, but realistically, it's gonna go ahead and for a new Google My Business, create it. Now for those of you guys that already have one, don't worry about it. We'll talk about optimizing it later on. But your Google My Business name. Now here's how I like to name my Google My Business. I like to do my name here. So for example, let's just say agent name, right? And I do dash, and I like to write my brokerage, right? Or another way to do is your offer. Now I talked to you guys a little bit more about the offer in the beginning. That offer, like I said, do not use that offer if you're not part of, Craig Proctor Coaching. That's definitely an offer that is reserved for their members, and it's a really good offer. And that's why they're advertising it. But if you guys have an offer, what you guys like to use in your business, that's you sort of like to use, like that really works well. Like, here's your home sold guaranteed, or I'll buy it. You guys can have an offer. So the way I like to do this is have an offer. If you guys can have an offer, use your brokerage. But realistically, this brokerage is really fine, like the ABC Realty brokerage. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna write ABC Realty brokerage, create a business here, and then business category. So you search up real estate agents. I'll just call it a real estate agency, and then hit next. Now, do you want allocation customers can visit? What we're gonna just do is we're just gonna hit no here. We're gonna optimize all that stuff later on. Okay. Now, what areas do you serve? You can just go ahead and we can hit optimize that later on. What we just want to do is we just want to get that postcard sent over to our house. Choose your country. Okay. Here. Next. Add your phone number. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my phone number in here. So as you guys can see, I just had to skip all that part because of the phone number there, but make sure you guys have your phone number and website there if you guys have one. If you don't have a website, it's totally fine. It asks you then, do you want updates and recommendations for your business on Google? You can just hit yes and then hit next. Now what's going to happen here, guys, it's going to go to please enter your postal code to verify. So your country, your street address, your town, your county, postcode. Make sure you guys do this right away, because what's going to happen is it's going to trigger something at Google. It's going to send you a postcard to your house. Now I like to do it at my house address, because if you do your brokerage address, sometimes you can get lost and a lot of things happen. So it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Like, as an independent contractor, like, realistically we work all over, but I would recommend that house address is definitely good just to use, and you guys can go ahead and use that. If you guys have another office though, if you have your personal office, maybe a WeWork office or something, you guys can use that as well. I'm gonna hit verify later. And now I'm here. So it's gonna add your services, right? So you can just hit appraisals and whatever it is, or what services you do. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and skip here because we actually show you guys what services you guys need and optimize it later. Right now we're just creating it, right? We hit skip. Now for the hours, to be honest, I just like to do 24 hours. Okay. And the reason why I do like 24 hours is because, especially when you're running local services ads, it's going to give you a higher ranking. Now that goes to show you're not going to get calls at 2 a.m. in the middle of the night. Don't get me, like, that's not going to happen. But it just gives yourself a better chance with success at Google local services ads. Hit add messaging, hit next. All right, add a description. We'll add a description later on, and hit skip. Skip the picture stuff, we'll add that in. Don't worry about this advertising credit as well. Hit next. And it's going to say your business profile is almost ready. Hit continue. And now we are at the business profile manager. Okay. So this is when we actually start, optimizing our whole process. So let's go ahead and go back to our document, and we'll show you guys exactly how to do that. So if we go back to the listing here as well, what we're going to do is go back and forth and cross-reference the different things. So if I just hit get started, it's going to take me to this page. Now, like I said, if you guys are watching the video so far, where it says verification needed, this is, where we type in our postal code and address, it's going to send you over. It's probably going to say postcard has been shipped, wait, I think it's 5 to 7 business days or something, whatever it is, and it's gonna ship it off to your house. All you gotta do is when that postcard comes, like a 4 or 5 digit code, you upload it here, and it'll basically give you guys like it'll unlock the Google My Business. That doesn't mean we still can't optimize it, but if we're on the home page, right? If we're on the home page here, you guys can scroll down and see all the different things, right? So if you see Google reviews, you can't ask for reviews right now because you haven't verified your business, right? And the analytics stuff and everything, you can't do anything because your business profile really won't go live if you don't verify it. Okay. Now, if you have like a manager, you can ask and go ahead and add them in, for example, an assistant. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go, pretty much down on the left column and pretty much talk to you guys about what to do first and what to optimize, right? So if we want to, go into the info section, I'm gonna skip the post section for now. I'm gonna go to info section. We're here, okay? Now we're gonna add in the location, okay? So add in the location. I'm just gonna go ahead and add in any location here, okay? Right there. Add in, the location, and we're gonna add British Columbia, and we're just gonna go ahead and do that. All right, hit apply. And that's done. So next up, guys, we got our phone number there as well with the website. Now, products and services, we'll talk about that because products and services are right here. We'll tell you guys how to create those products and services. Now, when it comes down to from the business here, you typically want to check off the ones that you have. So typically, I just like to do wheelchair accessible entrance, accessible seating, and this is more so for restaurants, but you want to just do it because it gives more features as well, and it does help with your optimization of your profile. I just like to do on-site services and online appointments. Hit apply, okay, and there we go. So that is there. All right. When it comes to business description, I actually have one right here, and the one that I like to use is something like this. So you guys can go ahead and type up your own version. But it's like a home is all about how you feel when you walk through that front door and take a deep breath in. It's about the room size it's not about the room size or wall colors. It's about how you can envision your life unfolding there. Our mission, so you want to see our mission statement, executed perfection in a level of customer service that exceeds expectations seen in the real estate industry, whether it be your first home or your 100th investment property. Buying and selling a home is one of the 3 biggest stressors in one's life. We're honored to serve our clients to the highest level and make your experience one that is smooth and successful. Our goal is to create clients for life. I think that definitely should, be a good statement for all of us here, because referral business is definitely really good, and we want to really push for clients for life. So, that being said, that's pretty much it. Like I said, we already did the 24 hours at the beginning, but if you guys skip that part, make sure you guys is hours to 24 hours. Your address is there, and I think aside from that, this is all good. All right, so you don't have to worry about the opening date or anything. Like I said, now insights we can go ahead and skip because you're not verified. Reviews you can skip. The messages as well, you got to verify. You guys can see a lot of stuff, right? So even the photos as well, it's gonna say we got to verify it. But the only two really the pictures that I like to add into the logo and a cover. And in my opinion, I just like to have the same picture in. So I just like to add a nice headshot. So a nice headshot of yourself, it's always better to have updated headshots. I do think that you should have a headshot updated every 1 or 2 years, just to be honest, and have it a nice, typically spend a little bit more, but it does help with that, status delta element. So make sure you guys have that logo and cover photo there. It also helps when people search you up, right? I showed you guys some examples earlier. You guys want to have the little picture of yourself because it does show who you are. If you are a team that are watching this right now, right? You can actually go ahead and just add a picture of your team, but it is really important to have an HD picture there, right? So now we go to product services. This is stuff that you guys probably have not heard about, and what I'm gonna show you guys right now. So if you guys go to products, it's actually gonna say get started. So the products we want to go ahead and add on. So basically, you guys can see here that we have, this is a services part. We're gonna skip the services. We're gonna get to that next. We have our products, right? So step number 1 says create a category titled Real Estate Services Suite. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So we're going to go here and we're going to go to the category and we're going to create a new category, and it's going to be called Real Estate Services Suite. Okay. And the first product we're going to go ahead and create is called, the buyer's agent, right? And that's going to be right there. Now, what else is going to happen, guys, as well, is we're going to write product is 0, the price range, and the product description. The product description is pretty much like this. Assistance buying a property, including looking for purchasing a home. I'm going to go ahead and add that there. And you don't have to worry about the button. Now, the photo, guys, the photo is important. And the photos that I have right here, so if I just open up these pictures, the photo I like to use for the buyer's program is something like this. The photo I like to use for the buyer's program is something like this. So I went to Canva and made these. I'm just going to go ahead and screenshot this image. All right. And we're going to go ahead and create this and put it in our Google My Business listing. So if we go here and we're going to select the photo, we're going to go ahead and desktop and right here. All right. So we're going to go ahead, add it right there. And then we're going to hit save. Okay. So now that's done. And that is going to be your first product. Okay, so basically what I'm going to show you guys to do here is just go through and do the same thing. So like I'll do 1 or 2 examples here. So we got one for seller's agent, and also we'll link this document down below so you guys can have a really good and easy time doing this. But a seller's agent, right? So what do you do for the seller's agent? Here's what you would do for the seller's agent, guys. Same thing, go to add a product, right? Go seller's agent, add a real estate services suite. We go to the description. Right, and this is going to be a description here, and then we're going to go ahead to product description, add it in, and we're going to go to the pictures here. We're going to find the one that says seller's agent right here. We're going to screenshot this, and we're going to go ahead and put it right below. So I'm going to go back to our Google My Business, and we're going to go select the photo, and it's going to show up right there, and we're going to go ahead and add it. So that's that. So what I want you guys to do is you guys can actually pause and pretty much add in all these products to go to new construction, foreclosed properties, luxury properties, and relocation. And once you guys are done that, you guys can come back and play the video again. I'm show you guys the next step. So when you guys are all done, it should look something like this. So it should look like this. You guys should just have the black pictures here. We're going to show you guys how to add these ones in next, but it should look exactly like this. Now, the next step, guys, it actually says to go back and go into create a new category. We're going to call it programs now. So we're going to go ahead and go and create a new category now called programs. So like I said, this is the example what I was showing you guys, but we're not going to go through and make all of them, but I did show you guys how it should look like once it's done. Add a product, and we're going to add a new product called here. We're going to call it programs. Okay. Oopsies. Programs. And now the product name here, if you go back, is going to be called the First Time Home Buyers Program. Okay, so we go back here, we call the First Time Home Buyers Program. The price is going to be 0. Now you can call it a VIP Home Buyer Program or First Time Home Buyers Program. It's something that's like to add in all my real estate marketing, because a program is always better and always sells better than a service. Product description, we're going to go here, and this is a product description that I like to write for our home buyers program. So here, and it's a little bit like this, right? Like in the last 6 months, we helped several buyers in the home their dreams in our exclusive VIP first-time homebuyers program. If you want to be part of it, please message us to learn more. Hurry though, spots are filling up. Call more to learn more about our, to see if you qualify for a first-time homebuyer program. Now, what picture works there, guys? Same thing. Go back to that document here, this right here, and these are the images. And we're gonna do this for this is the VIP seller program. That's gonna be our first-time homebuyer program. Go ahead and screenshot this, okay? And we're gonna post this as well right here, okay? So just let that load up. All right. So we're gonna hit save. All right. So that's your first-time homebuyers program. Now here's the thing, guys. If we go back to this is how your finished look should look like. I know it says $0 here. You guys can just write it's optional, so you can just delete it. That's totally up to you guys. But this is how your final look should look like. So once you guys add in all the products and you guys add the program, so these are the 2 programs, and you guys have the real estate services suite, it should look like this. So just to recap what we've done here, we went to the product section in your Google My Business right here. Okay, and we added in products, and those products were part of 2 product lines. One was the services suite and one was the programs. Okay, so as part of the services suite, we pretty much added in the buyer's agent, seller's agent, new construction, foreclosed properties, luxury properties, and relocation. You guys can see that in this agent's, right, in the real estate services suite, he's done it as a final business. This is what it should look like once you guys are done. And what we also did is we made a new section called programs, and we added in the first time homebuyers program and the VIP sellers program, right? So we did that right here, and we added the pictures that can be found in this Google Drive folder. Okay, so now that that is done, guys, all right, now that we've added in the programs, what's next? Well, what's next is going to be your actual services, right? So if you go back and we missed the first part, which is called services, where do we do that? So once we're going to go to services, we're going to go here. Like I said, I have a couple Google My Business open. I'm just showing you guys how to set it up. I also have a one that's already complete. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys like live proofs and side-by-side examples of the finished touch, right? So basically in this case, we're here. It says real estate agency is your primary category, right? So we're going to go ahead and add in services, all right? Now the services is, I always like to add in the appraisals category, but step number 2 is adding custom services. So typically here it's going to say appraisals, just hit save, all right? And I'm going to go ahead and hit add another service, add a custom service. So custom services are these ones. So just hit buyer's agent here. I'm going to put buyer's agent right there, okay? And add another one. I'm going to add the next one. I'm going to go back. I'm going to add seller's agent, okay? I'm going to add seller's agent, hit save. I'm going to add first time home buyers to the service, right? I'm going to add that here. Let's add a custom service, first time home buyers. So you guys get the point what I'm doing here. He is just going to go down and go all the way down the relocation and put that in. The final touch should look something like this, all right? So, you know, he has a state agent, home evaluation, real estate agent selling a real estate. But you can actually add in like the same ones that we have, right? The appraisals, buyer's agent, seller's agent, first time home buyer, foreclosed properties, luxury properties, new construction, relocation. Again, we just recommend adding in these ones that are discussed in the document. And I'm just going to accept changes on this. But again, you see that these are the services, but these are just the ones that we provide in this document, and it's actually suffices the requirement. So it's not going to be too, you know, we're not going to add in like 100 different services. These ones are the basic ones, and we're just going to stick with them. And yeah, so basically the next step, guys, as we go down is going to be the description. I think I've already showed you guys that earlier today, right? So we go back and we go to the info, all right? And you can see the description, we already added that in. There was a description. Now, the next thing, guys, is this. So at this point, what we've done is this. We went through info, right? We went through products, we went through services, all right? We added in photos. Now we're waiting for the business to get verified, or maybe you're watching this right now and your business is already verified. You guys have already pretty much done what I've showed you guys in the video. The next step, guys, is the actual posting. Now, the posting, it's something that you guys don't have to like really, you know, think too hard about. My rule of thumb is this. Let's go back to the document. I have these posts here you guys can use and copy paste them, right? You guys can post them weekly, and you know they're pretty nice. I mean, we have these templates for you guys to just copy paste, but I like to add in more, you know, personalized posts whenever you can. If you're at a listing, you know, or if you just closed on a home and you know your clients are happy, take a picture with them and just be like, hey, my happy clients. Post that. Post it once a week. And what's a big purpose behind posting? Well, first of all, it makes you look like a real person, like a professional. Secondly, Google actually recognizes that as well, and it really helps you, and it's gonna help you show up higher in the searches. But here's how you guys would go ahead and add in posts. So I'm just gonna add here. I'm gonna go ahead and add in, pick a picture here. I'm just gonna, you know, copy this. I'm gonna go back to our posting. So we're gonna go to posts, and it's gonna click cancel there. Click my first post. I like to do what's new, right? And you can just go ahead and write your post. So I'm gonna paste that. It's pasted there. Now the picture I just took there, I'm gonna go ahead and add that in from my computer. So we just took a picture there, discussing home issues, and there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that in. You don't have to add a button there, and just hit publish. Okay. So that's gonna be your first post. And what you guys can do is go through and just, you know, post these once a week. So you could post this here the first week, you could post this the second week, you know, post this third week, post this the fourth week. You guys get the point. In fact, Aiden's already been doing it here. You can see that he's been posting pretty consistently once a week, and it just shows, right? He's getting 50 views, 40 views, 63 views, right? So a lot of people are watching it, like they're seeing it. So you can see that it is working, okay? Now, you can see that he's been posting for a very long time, and he's using exact strategy that we teach, okay? Now, after posting, guys, so I give you guys the exact framework for posting. that's pretty much it for optimizing your Google My Business. So you guys can see that once you guys do this, that's going to be a very simple setup. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to get let's say your business is, verified. You get a postcard in the mail. You're getting reviews. You're going to want to reply to the reviews a certain way. Okay. You want to reply to those reviews with a script, something like this. Now, don't copy paste the exact same script, but there's some keywords in the script that are very important. So you can see that it's something like, thank you so much for these kind words. It's been a pleasure to represent you as your real estate agent in the location. Working with people like you pushes us every single day to achieve our goal of being the best real estate agent / team in the area. So the key thing I want you guys to understand is best real estate agent in. So what this does is when you guys reply enough times in every single review, now don't copy paste the same review, but what's going to do is going to let Google know that you guys are quote unquote like the best real estate agent. And if you have 100 reviews or 200 reviews, what's going to happen, right? So you guys are going to end up showing up higher and higher in the Google search results. So again, something that a little ninja hack that I want to share with you guys that really works. So that's that. So if we go back to our Google My Business, we pretty much walked through the whole step, right? Now the only thing that realistically you guys are missing if you guys have created a new business is get verified. But we've talked about everything from the homepage. We talked about the posting, right? Give you guys a whole post. And everything is linked in the document. There's a link down below. Make a copy of that document, right? It's a view only, so make a copy of it. All you gotta just do is hit file, make a copy, and it's gonna be one of your own versions. Hit info. We told you guys how to optimize the info. We talked to you guys a little bit more about the photos and adding them in. Again, insights and reviews. I'm gonna show you guys on an actual agent that's doing really, really well in like the next minute or so here. We talked about products and services. Right? And if you guys want to add someone to post for you, for example, you have an assistant or something, you don't want them to log into your Google Gmail, hat users, you guys can go ahead and add a user and you can make them like a manager, right? So you can type in their email address and they'll get an email invite. So that is pretty much the Google My Business, right? Now, what I'm going to show you guys here is how this actually looks like for another agent. And then I'm going to show you guys like another agent as well and the reviews and he's getting and the results, the insights, right? What we missed here, because this is what's going to be sort of mind blowing. So let's go ahead and check that out right now. So you can see here as well, like basically when you guys are finished, it should look a little bit like this, right? So as you guys can see, we put online appointments, on-site services. He has some reviews there. We have the logo right there, like of himself, right? And his Google, the location shows up as well. We just talk about the products, so you guys can see the products look very, very aesthetic there on his, products area. And you can see that he has, if you click view all on the products, right, it opens up, the program and talks about the real estate services suite, and the reviews popping up. He has the exact description as well. And then he's posting, right, the posting. So it does look very, very aesthetic and it looks very, very professional that he's been posting here. Now, like I said, these posts are nice, but you want to add personalization. You want to seem like a real person as well. So that's something that I would recommend this agent also does. But you can see that this is definitely a pretty well maintained Google My Business profile. Now, guys, let's get into the fun part, which is showing you guys the actual result from this. So if we go here and we go to insights, guys, it says in 1 month he got 854 searches, and out of those, 534 people had just discovered him. Right, so that's the first thing. The second thing, guys, is direct. So he actually runs a lot of paid advertising. He's actually one of our top clients. He's doing really well. And his, we talk about the green part, which is direct. When people think about it, he has a database of thousands of leads, and he's sending them text blasts, email blasts, remarketing ads. He's running a lot of direct response advertising that we teach as well inside of our program for real estate agents. He has a lot of people searching up on a monthly basis. Right? Because think about it. If you're sending emails, text messages, voicemails, and they're seeing your ad or retargeting, they're going to search you up on Google. Okay? Now, he has a really good Google My Business profile, and that's key. Look at his reviews. He just has over 107 Google reviews, right? And you can see as well, he has a lot, and he's definitely crushing it, right? So he is literally replying back as well for the same review strategy that we teach, right? So if we go back again to insights, you can see that 854 people searched him up. Second thing is that customers view his profile on the search. So most people actually search him up and find him in the search, right? Other people find him on maps, okay? Now, that's only in 1 month, right? If we do one quarter, he has 2,800 people that searched him up, right? So even if 0.5% of those people end up calling him. Like, you can see that it really starts compounding, right? Now, in 1 month, this month, you got 11 people visiting his website, 3 people requesting directions, 2 people calling him. Those are inbound leads that are calling him, very, very high quality. It's the highest quality lead, in my opinion, right? A Google My Business lead that calls you, right? And you can see as well, like, if you do a quarter, he has 36 people, and he has 5 people that called him. And his market in Mississauga, the home price is like millions of dollars, and the commissions are nice there as well. Like, that could be, well over $100,000 in commission, right? So you can see that small things compound over time. And Google My Business is something that a lot of agents sleep on, right? You can see in the past month, 10 people asked for directions to his business, right? Now, that's just people that called him. We're not even considering the people that requested directions to visit the website, right? And this is something that you want to always be doing. The phone calls as well, right? Like in the past quarter, I don't think I got that right there. So you can got 5 phone calls, right? And people just calling him. Photo views, check this out as well. In the past year or past quarter, 5.76 thousand people actually viewed his images on Google My Business, right? So this stuff, it really, like, does crush it, right? And you want to see like how this is helping you in your business. Like, you can see all the statistics, right? And you can see like it's been, pretty much like it's been a little bit. It's pretty consistent across the board. Like, it's like this, but a lot of people have been, interacting, and a lot of people have been viewing it. A lot of people have searches triggered by it. People are searching up, by his name, right? Like, think about it. People are searching up by his name, 852 people. Why are they searching that up? Because he is emailing his leads, his database. He's texting them. He's calling them, right? He's retargeting them. A lot of people are literally searching him up. Now, the real estate, he's showing up in the real estate, just a real estate, right? Realtor, people are searching him up again, right? So you can see that a lot of people are. Now, Google search, people are searching him up on his mobile. And in terms of calls, you guys can see like calls made, right? And he's getting, consistently 1 to 2 calls a month or 3. And those are high quality leads. I mean, those are like the highest quality leads. Not any messages there. Website clicks, right? Like, you see. So that's why, guys, it's so important to always be, on top of everything. So hopefully today we provided you guys a lot of value. I know there's a lot to share. What I'm going to go ahead and do is link the document down below in the comments, and you guys can go ahead and make a copy of the document and walk through it step by step. Again, our goal is just to help educate real estate agents all across North America how to grow their business online with stuff that actually works, right? So if you guys are interested in growing your real estate business using online marketing, lead generation, conversion strategies, and actually own the system and, use it all, we actually have a very unique strategy called video sales letters. And we use video sales letters extensively for all of our real estate agents, right? And you can go to generateagentleads.com. You can view all the agents that we've helped. We have a lot of agents that we've been helping in the past little bit, and a lot of case studies to show that. Again, we like to practice what we preach. Just go ahead, and if you guys want to know exactly what we do, go ahead and hit how it works, and get a price if you guys find value in the video. And yeah, so in a nutshell, guys, we're not a lead generation company. We don't sell buyer and seller leads, because the reason why is because the leads never solve a broken sales process. We help real estate agents fix their sales process first and then generate leads using video sales letter funnels. And we find that that's been a game changer for all of our clients. So if you guys are interested, go to generateagentleads.com, get acquainted on the case studies and content, and hit get a price. Again, my name is Prav Manga. It's a pleasure presenting to you guys today. And just in general, I like to provide free value to all of our viewers on our YouTube channel. And if you guys want more videos like this, go ahead and leave a subscribe, like the video, and comment down below what you guys found valuable. And see you guys in the next video.